we're going to talk about how important it is to do projects around the house to learn. So take those opportunities. It is a great time for them to grow their experiences. Anyways, so I'm going to just give you a couple examples that I have. So I live in a grove of maple trees, and last May, Paul and I went to a class to talk about how to tap our maple trees. And this was a neighborhood project where our neighbors are getting together and we're learning how to do this. So this September, we're going to pull the tubing around our trees, and we're going to spend a few hours learning how to do that. And then you have 2 weeks in the month of March where the sap comes out, that you tap them in and the sap runs out, and then we're also going to tap through bags and through buckets, and we're going to collect that sap, and we're going to freeze it and drink the sap water, which is really good for you. That I had a great learning experience with that. And then our neighbors are going to take the rest of our sap that we have, and they're going to put it in a distiller or whatever they're using, and they are going to make maple syrup out of our maple trees that we have in our neighborhood. So anyways, that's one of the examples that I have. Another example is when we built this house, we downstairs in our basement, we put in our own radiant heat. I designed how I wanted the radiant flooring to be, and then my husband Richard and I, we came through and as we were laying the tubings, the boys scattered, and they would zip tie all of the tubing onto the mesh before the concrete was poured onto it. So, but when we came into this main level, we also did radiant heat here, and it was just my son Douglas and I that did the radiant heat. And as we were laying it, Doug was helping me lay it, and then I was using the big staple gun, because we did it differently in the basement. Big staple gun to put it into the wood, and I actually, it was big and wobbly, and I actually hit the tubing a couple times and put holes in it. And after the second time, Doug, he goes, "Mom, I've got this." And he's 15, and he's a lot stronger than I am by then. And so he took the staple gun, and his vision's better. So your vision needed to be really right on to put the staples right exactly where they needed to go and not puncture the tubing. And I would lay it down, and he would just go through, and he went through super fast. He could just go boom, 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 and he had a great time. It was a great opportunity for him to use a tool that he had never used, and he was fast at it, and he had a really good time to learning how to do that. Another time that we came in, we had laid the tile down in our showers, and then my boys helped me grout, and nobody liked that job. I don't know. I am so grateful that we have people out there that like tiling and that likes to put the grout in. But anyways, they didn't like that job. But the whole point in this is letting you know that this is a great opportunity to see what your children love and are, wow, I really like that. And they can kind of lead themselves into different areas, or they can say, ooh, I don't like that at all, and lead them into another area of they can just figure out what they like and what they don't like before they get out into the real world. So anyways, good luck with those opportunities that you have for those projects at home to bring real life opportunities to your children and into your homeschool realm. Okay.